All right. What's happening out there, everybody? It's been a minute since I've been on here, and I've caught a lot of heat about it. So I thought at a minimum I'd at least check in and see how everybody's doing. All right, I'll tell you right now, if you got any questions, let me know. Let's catch up. I hope y'all doing all right, and just type it in over there. Let me know if my audio's doing okay. Been kind of a while since I messed around with this, and I don't want to hem it up on you the first time back. You know what I'm saying? Well, everything on my side of the house is going pretty good. We just kind of driving along a little Top's World. You see it on my pictures. I've been kind of just learning to do these little sculptures and stuff. So it's kept me pretty occupied. But I feel like I've been neglecting y'all. And then my buddy Josh Smith with his badass dad's invited me on. And got to BS with him a little while. It's always good to talk to a fellow veteran. It's such a small world when you realize how everybody is interconnected. Even though when people come up and meet you, they'll be like, "My uncle was in the army. Did you know him?" Well, it's a big ass army, but every now and then it gets a little bit smaller. What's up, Charlie? Hope you're doing all right, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, if you're on here, let me know where you are in the world. Give me a quick S2 dump. Let me know how the weather is down there in case anybody else happens to be in your area. Well, what all's going on with me? You seen it. You ain't heard much from me, and I apologize. Seems like every time I get on here, I'm apologizing. I got a couple questions, just to see what y'all think. So I'm going to try and hit this new thing that Facebook's offering, and it says that I can publish these. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Would you rather see me live like this, just sitting here BSing with you? Or would you rather do me go ahead and try and finish up the videos like we were doing before? Now I know everybody loves the EOD videos, and but I'm just curious to know which one y'all would like. So just let me know, and I'll let that tally down there, and just click it down there at the bottom, and we'll figure that out later. All right, so tell me what's going on with you. We got Charlie on here, but we got 12 people watching. Let me know where you are and what's going on. In the meantime, I'll start going through some of the news. Well, first of all, football season. Oh, what's up, Steve, up in Maine? Oh, I bet it's nice up there right now. Nice. What's up, Melinda? Thank you for tuning in down there in Louisiana. Hope it is nice in Maine. I've personally never been to Maine. I want to hike that Appalachian Trail and end up in there, but I know we got Sergeant Dargon, one of my old NCOs. Lives up there in Maine, along with my buddy Peter, and he was enlisted. I think he's commissioned now, but I hope everybody's doing all right. Been doing all right, David? I've been just kind of hanging in here doing the cartoon thing. Let's see. Anyway, so it's football season. Now, I know a whole lot of people are mad at the NFL because of all the Kaepernick stuff. I'm not even getting into that. So if you don't like football anymore, then this isn't for you. Oh, what's up, Doe, over there on that DMZ? How's things over in Korea? A little tense? Or things pretty laid back? I'm curious. Just curious to how things are. CJ Frost, my man, heading over to the Pentagon. Well, tell everybody I said hello. Look around. There's probably some back pay for me over there somewhere. Surely there is. Feel like I was sorted through the years. Appreciate your service there, CJ. Anyway, getting back to the football. If you got a favorite football team, throw it on here. Let me know which one you like. I know everybody's going to laugh at this, but I'm a Redskin fan. I've been a Redskin fan since I was a pup. Now, you may ask yourself, why in God's name would he be a Redskin fan? Well, I grew up in mountains, over near the mountains of North Carolina. But back in the day in North Carolina, it was all Redskin territory before the Panthers came rolling around. And I just couldn't let him go. So I stuck with my skin. So, and let me tell you something. You are not a fair weather Redskin fan. You're either a fan or you're not a fan. And I'd like to say, well, as soon as they start winning again, I don't want to see y'all hopping back on board. But I don't see that in the future anytime soon. Let's see what we got here. I see Dennis down there in Alabama. I'm also a Tennessee fan, Dennis. I don't want to hear about your Crimson Tide if that's you like. What's up, Lisa? Been a long time since I saw some of y'all. I'm not shitting you. I think it's been like 6 months since I got on here live. Anybody answer my... 75% live. Interesting. All right, well, that's good to know. Maybe I just need to do like a daily news show come on here and laugh at things that are happening. Because trust me, there's plenty of stuff to laugh about. And I'm trying to, the hard part is I try not to get too political. I don't think that's fair to anybody. But I'm going out on a limb right now and telling you ain't nobody taking any of my weapons. Okay, that's all I'm saying about that. I'm not even going to get into it. It's not fair. Let's see. What else been going on? Carolina Panthers. Oh, Jonathan's a Panthers fan. Well, Jonathan, I can see the stadium from where I am right now. Not in this cartoon world, but in my real world. So, you live down there in Charlotte, or you just a Panthers fan in general? Sorry about that. I'm just trying to fix this. Oh, yeah, it is always tense at the border. Humping that DMZ. I never went to Korea. I was never stationed in Korea. I got levied in 1990 to go to Korea. But I was part of 5th ID Lurs, and they were able to wash that up underneath the carpet there. Me and my partner, Dave P. Reed, didn't have to go. So, my shining star of a wife's joined. Good morning, Lord Ferris King. She ain't gonna answer, but I just thought I'd at least say hello. All right, hey, back to football. So let me know who your favorite team is on here. Unless it's a Cowboy. If it's a Cowboy fan, just keep it to yourself. Pretty much handed Redskins their ass last week. Skins are exactly who I thought they were. Picture mediocrity. If you want to look around and figure out how to maybe go 8-8 and call it the best season you've had in a while, then look at the Redskins. Sad stuff. Been a rough day the other day. Ben Roethlisberger and Drew Brees. Well, Roethlisberger's out for a whole year. And Brees, they was at what, 6 to 8 weeks? Got a lot of my partners down there in Louisiana. And, boy, that's a lick on them Saints. I hope Brees gets all right. He's a good man. Joe Walker's in Korea. I keep forgetting it's only 6 o'clock in the morning here stateside. Jordan, you doing all right over there? You need to go hook up with Doe. He's probably got some stashed beer in his room. And he's a Georgia Seahawks fan. Are you from the West Coast? I don't think I do know one Seahawk fan here. There's one Seahawk fan. Not a whole lot on this East Coast side. All right, let's see. So I thought I'd run through like military.com and look to see, when they came out the other day and said that they're giving these huge bonuses to go in the infantry. Good Lord, I might have got $1,000 for like 6 years. And now they're talking like 40 grand to join the B-11 Bravo. Let me tell you something. If you grew up sharpening sticks and throwing dirt clods at you, buddy, this is quite an opportunity. Especially these days. Deployment cycles are way down. You may very well take that bonus, end up farting dust out there at Fort Hood the whole time and never go to the show. Depends on what you want to do. Just saying, it might be a pretty good gig for you. Put that 40 grand inside a savings account for 4 years instead of going and buying a Mustang you're going to get repoed in a month or two. Might be a good idea. So be smart out there. Be smart, boys. But the eligibility requirements, Lord, I need to get a pull off my Zions here, were interesting to me. One of them is they were going through all the weights. Now, when I came in the Army, I was a tiny little skinny fraction of a man. And it said the minimum weight is 128 pounds. I'm not joking. I might have made that by the hair of my ass when I came in. These days, and it's a different story. Anyways, but then they have one that's like, if you want to join the Army at 40 plus, good God, you'd be outside your mind to try and join the Army over 40 years old. I thought there was a minimum age to that, or a maximum age. You don't need a 40-year-old going through basic training. When I had 40, I turned 40 in Iraq. When I had 40, the last thing I wanted to do was go have somebody hemming and hawing up, screaming in my face. Just saying, that's me. Dennis talking about them Jets, his new quarterback. Yeah, that was a little rough last night. I was watching that game. Mostly because I got Chubb on my fantasy team. That sounds weird. But I got Chubb on my fantasy team. And, but yeah, I saw that quarterback go down. Man, if you're a quarterback, even if you're working at the gas and sip right now, you might ought to start stretching. NFL looks like they're going to need somebody. Yeah, David didn't get no bonus either. I definitely didn't get a bonus for joining back in the day. But man, it's a whole lot of money. It's a whole lot of money. One thing it said on here is like, you need to know about waivers. If you're a young Joe and you're watching this, then you need to know about waivers. Waivers will get you in. Let me tell you something. I got a couple waivers when I came in the Army. First off, you may not know it, but I'm blind in my left eye. Left eye don't even work. Never worked. Funny thing is, I don't know any difference. But they said basically my optic nerve from my melon to the back of my eyeball never developed. Like a dog chewed through it in the house or something. Not a big deal to me. I don't know what it's like. But I had to get a waiver for that. What else I got? Maybe I wrecked a car after doing a little drinking when I was in high school, but we ain't gonna bring up the past. Anyway, I had to get a waiver for that. So don't ever think that you can't come in the military. You just gotta talk that recruiter. Big thing is, don't be lying to your recruiter. He's gonna find out sooner or later. A lot of these boys are like, boy, he really never done anything. When in fact, you probably done a whole bunch of stuff. He's gonna find out. So don't be that kid. Who are you wasting each other's time? Oh, Doe's pumped about that blue cord. I hear you, man, but that blue cord ain't gonna help you pay for college later. You can hang it around your rear view mirror, do whatever, and later on you'll get out and realize that a lot of people don't really care about that blue cord. But I do, so I'm proud of you. But quite honestly, that 40 grand will take you a long way. That's all I'm saying. See what else we got going on over here that we can BS. Some news going on in the military world. If you got a topic you want to discuss, write it down there. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Some first class Corey Badon's on the, something Badon, how you doing down there in Louisiana with all my coon-ass friends? Tell them all I said hello. Badon, all them boys, that was your last dining out. They just had their big dining out. Everybody dresses up and takes their honeys out there. Let them get a big old expensive dress. Oh, sorry. Big old expensive dress. Saw the pictures, Badon. I hope you had a good time. Your wife looked amazing. You looked, yeah, alright, but that's just me. Alright, let's see right here. I got a question for any of y'all out there West Coast, which you're probably not, because if you are, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning. But I'm curious to know what's going to happen when everybody just decides to legalize. When they legalize, weed, is the military going to say, well, absolutely zero weed? I mean, the problem is, THC is going to stick around in your system for 30 days. That's why all these Joes running around getting stoned. Boys, you rolling the dice. Weed's not a good idea for you. But is the Army ever going to, back off that regulation? I'm just curious to know if y'all got any insights on, what they may be thinking, pass it on. I'm not real sure. It's not like alcohol, though. You know what I mean? It's not like I go drink a cold beer after work and 30 days later there's still some cold beer floating around in me. Usually it's in a pile outside behind the night heat where I snuck out there to take a piss. So I'm curious to know how they're going to handle that when they legalize out there, I guess up in Washington State and Colorado and California. Let's see, what else? We got a pretty good amount of people. Maybe they're waking up and rise and shine. It's a little top. All right, let's get back to what we're talking about here. Oh, yeah. All right, great. Hey, also let me know what's up with all the Jaws gas go up after that drone, after they smoked that oil stuff on Saudi? Curious to know. I don't want to have to start taking a train in here all the time, but, gas in my truck gets expensive commuting. When it cranks up above about $2.50, $2.60 a gallon, I got to start finding alternate ways to get in. If y'all just tuning in, make sure you tell me who you are, where you're from, and give me that weather too, dump. Let me know what's going on where you are, just to pass it around to your fellow partners. All right, let's see. And also let me know y'all can hear me all right. It looks like I may have stopped getting some, got my comments down there. So it's kind of hard sometimes to tell exactly what's going on. So I'll just sit on here and keep running my lip. Anyway. What do you think about all that? I got a question. How many young Joes out there are vaping, going around trying to blow up big old vape clouds up in the air and stuff like that? Do you think vaping is the problem that it's saying on the news? They can't even come close to smoking. I'm just curious. They say a couple people have died from it. I bet about 11 people have died for every one person that died from vaping. So I'm curious to know what the thoughts are. If you've heard anything about them, trying to ban that from the Army. Boy, we love to ban something in the Army. Here we go. We got some people chiming in. What's up, Brown? Hope you're doing all right. Dave says they're not going to do anything until it's federally legalized. Yeah, you're probably right about that. It being federal service and everything, and that's going to be a while. Some of these states are going to wait till the very end before they ever decide to legalize, so that may be a while. Hot Muggy in St. Louis, Edward. Well, every time it's hot and muggy here, walk outside, my head shines up. All right, Aaron, get out there and get some stretching. And don't be giving it half-ass. Be running till them lungs are on fire. Whoop. Oh, Sanchez over there in Germany. Man, I love Germany. I'm not going to lie. Really, that place is amazing. Every time I was over there, we flew around for about 14, 15 hours, ended up landing, got off the plane. I swear to God, I looked like Western North Carolina. I'm like, you sure we're in Germany? But then you realize there's not a Pleasant Oaks trailer park every, quarter mile. That's the only way you can tell a difference. They got quaint little villages, big old amazing style windmills and the Autobahn, but it is pretty. It's pretty territory. Went over there to Honsfeld a couple times, trained down there. Got to go up to Nuremberg, check that out, saw a real castle. I saw all kinds of things, but we'll get into that in a different time. Let's see. What's up, Jason Sparks? I hope you're doing all right. Let's see. All right. So it seems like by far you'd rather see Little Top live instead of the finished videos. Well, that's interesting. Hey, do me a favor, though. If you like the live ones, go over there to YouTube and subscribe for me. It's hard. It's weird when I go look at the video analytics of people who have watched everything. 80% of the people that watch Little Top videos aren't even subscribed. So I'm starting wondering how you even running into them. If you're a YouTube AdWords expert, holla at me. Shoot me a private message or an email at firstsergeantlittletop@gmail. Whoop. I'm curious to know the best way to go about doing that. All right. Best and worst duty station. Let me think. Best and worst duty station. I would say that my favorite place that I ever got to spend some time was probably down in Panama. Only because it was so foreign to how, where I grew up. The jungle, whole new deal down there. Everybody was super friendly. Till it all went bad, of course. But up to that point, it was pretty amazing. I enjoyed Panama. I had a good time there. Beer was crazy cheap. Girls were a lot of fun. I was a young Joe, and Jolly Green Giant walking the earth. So I'd say Panama. Worst, obvious, probably deployments, just because you're far from home and all that stuff. But Fort Polk ain't the greatest place to be. I spent a long time, both active and reserve, doing stuff at Fort Polk, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite place. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Stationed Germany back in '99. Did you like it over there, David? Ooh. David Gee, what's up, boss? JOTC, didn't you ask me about? No, I didn't go to JOTC. We went down there, and we went to Panama in, I want to say, May of '89. Prior to Just Cause going down, I rolled down there. I was at 5th ID Lurs. We were attached to 161, 105th in my battalion. And we went down there and sweated and drank a lot of Mickey's Big Mouse and soaked up mosquito bug spray. Until about October, I want to say it was October, November, we came home and Just Cause went down about a month or so later. So I was not going to JOTC. What's up, Colin? Hope you're doing all right, buddy. David, I apologize, but man, I apologize. I get sidetracked. I get excited about things. Like, here lately, I've been trying to do, like, my army sculpts and make these little statues. And I just get wrapped up in one thing, and then the next thing you know, a lot of times pass. So I apologize. And I got fussed at, so it's about time for me to get back on here and see y'all again. I know, Colin, I appreciate it. I talk to you all the time. You're always chiming in on whether it's on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. So I ain't got to BS with you, but it's good to see you. What's up, Lavender? Lavender's one of my partners back on active duty. Hope you're doing all right, buddy. Good morning. Oh, we got some more people liking the videos, stepping away from the live, even though live's still in a solid first place. All right, now I'm about to publish another question right here that I'm curious to see what y'all have to say. Now, this has been a long-standing argument, like people on both sides of the table here, and it's serious, and I want to know what y'all think. Let me see if I can publish this one right now. All right, let's see. Now, I don't understand how this other one, how do I close one of these videos when I put the other ones up? I don't know, it's not even working. That or I'm probably messing it up. I'm not sure what's happening. Anyway, we'll do it another time. I'll just do one question at a time. I apologize. All right, let's see. Luke the Ladies missed you. So if I had to pick a duty station, what would you recommend? Man, I guess it kind of depends on what you like to do. I mean, I kind of would have liked to have been stationed out in Colorado. Or maybe up in Alaska. I mean, just because I like the outdoors. Now, I recognize up in Alaska, a lot of times it's cold and cold as shit. But, I don't know, man. I mean, it's kind of the last, some of the last big chunks of wilderness that we got here. So I'd like to have gone up to Alaska. The one thing now, I will say Fort Bragg for this reason. I know everybody's going to scoff when I say it because the Fayetteville's god-awful. However, you got to recognize that at Bragg, you just about an hour or so from the beach and then a couple hours from the mountains. Of course, you can probably do that out in California or maybe up there at Fort Lewis too. I'm just saying that being a North Carolina boy, I might be a little bit partial. Whoop. Probably don't want to go up to New York, don't want to go up 10th Mountain and freeze my, freeze my business off. And obviously the overseas, man, if you can go to Italy, if you can go to Italy, hit up that 173rd over there, that would be a good duty station. Let's see. Hit Iran thoughts. Well, it's easy to sit on here and say like, oh yeah, we need to turn them into a glass parking lot, but it ain't never that easy. I think we've learned real quick that the day's just attacking somebody, then it's over. It doesn't happen like that anymore. All right, we're in air limited warfare. We don't take over countries. We attack them, we try and secure it, and then we spend the next 10 years trying to get the insurgency or ISIS or Al-Qaeda or whoever to quit fighting us in those places. I'm hesitant to hit Iran, but I don't have any solutions either. I'd ask our boy up there, head of the Pentagon, because I really don't know what we need to do. That's right, Billy, it's reveille. We know Iran needs to go. Yeah, good luck, boss. Good luck. It's good to see you too, Lane. Hope you're doing all right. All the way. Colorado over Alaska, hands down, says Colin. Yeah, that's probably true. I am a North Carolina boy. Well, I was born in East Tennessee, up in Bristol, Tennessee. But we crossed the mountain at a pretty early age, and I grew up in Western North Carolina. Good morning from Bergen, Norway. Jason Sparks, Lord knows, up in Norway. Send some pictures, Sparks. I want to see what it's like up there, all you Navy EOD boys. Bales is stuck at Lejeune for 4 years. Lejeune's funny because it's up there. I lived in Wilmington for a while, and all the damn bars in Wilmington had to make them private, where you had to come get a membership, then come back the next night. Because what happens is the Marines will pile 60 y'all into a Mini Cooper and then drive down and pour out like a bunch of circus clowns and end up fighting everybody in the bar. So now everybody had to have membership. See, you can't have nice stuff. You Marines need to keep your shit together. Let's see. Joe Ham up in Winston. Joe, my wife's from Winston. I like Winston-Salem. I got family up there. Let's see. All right. Man, I really wish I knew how I could get rid of one of these questions. Let's see. Let me see if I can add it on here again. All right, stand by. Talk among yourselves for a second. All right. My question is, give me some more intel on what's going on with the weather while I type this out real quick. All right. So anyway, so you know when you're like deployed and y'all, during the downtime, you come up with a whole bunch of questions that you're asking your buddies. Kind of would you rathers. Well, I don't want to say this one's really a would you rather because it's got a whole lot of different options. Let's see. Boom days. Alright, boom, let's see. And it's still not working right. Whatever. I don't understand what it is. I'll just ask you my question outright. Alright, so check it out. So, hypothetically speaking, of course, if your buddy, zombie apocalypse goes down. So if your buddy gets bit by a zombie, alright, then he dies. Alright, he's gone. But he's got a pretty good looking wife. In a zombie apocalypse situation, how long do you have to wait until it's appropriate to really hit on his wife? I mean, just like 10 minutes ago, they were sitting there all in love and stuff. Like, is it an immediate thing because the human race, is at stake? Or do you need to wait, 3 days, 2 weeks? Y'all chime in. Let me know. What do you think? I mean, it's all hypothetical. I just want to know exactly where I stand if this happens. What's up? East Coast and Sydney. I wonder all my Australian partners all way down there. Hey, y'all, get a GoFundMe and fly me down. I'd like to check out all Australia. Billy says you can immediately hit on the wife, but my question is, immediately, like, she's obviously probably not going to want to just roll unless you've been flirting with her before, so you're wrong for that. But she's probably not going to be all down, but all of a sudden you're going, hey, I don't know about what just happened to your husband right there, but let's say we go grab a beer or something. Seems a little awkward to me. I feel like there might need to be a little bit of waiting time. But not with David around. David and Billy be on it like white on rice. Y'all wrong for that, I guess. I feel like I'd have to give it a day or two. We'll see. Joe Ham says a week. At least a week you get a feel about how her mourning process is going on. Right, she might be upset. You can just kind of slide in and just be like, hey, I know things have been pretty rough on you, but why don't you come on over here to Lil Top's tent for a minute, Kind of like your boy did on The Walking Dead. That dude was still in a hospital. We won't get into that. There we go. I feel like a week's pretty good. Week's pretty good. Let's see here. All right, what time we got? It's 6:45. I was supposed to go run this morning, then I decided to come hang out with y'all some. So I can blame it on you. All right, looks like overwhelming. You'd rather see Little Top Live videos. Okay, here's another question. No, Lavender says you can't wait a week because she might become a zombie. Well, the whole point of hooking up with her there, Lavender, is to keep the human race alive. If she's going to become a zombie, well, then you're just giving up already. I'm kind of thinking she's going to make it longer. Women will be very limited in that situation. Pretty much only people with real good cardio are going to survive an angry place deep in their heart who's willing to kill everybody just to stay alive. Well, all right, folks. Well, again, I was supposed to go run. I didn't go do anything, and I'm getting fatter by the day. Hey, it's good talking to y'all. Hey, real quick, would you rather just have drop-in lives like this? Or would you rather have like one day, one morning where it's always drop-in? So let me know about that. Next time I'll have that as different questions so we can get some intel on that. Hey, I hope y'all have a good day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. If you need anything, holler at me. 1sglittletop@gmail.com. Go check out my sculpts and stuff I've been working on. Been kind of nerding out on that, but enjoying it. All right, be smart. Y'all take care of each other. Anybody got any questions? All right, carry the fuck on.